And yet, they still cry victim. Congresswoman LaMonica McIver's faces federal charges after, allegedly, it says here, but we know what we seen, assaulting ICE agents during the protest. And then we got Jasmine Crockett, who gets confronted, but of course she stands silent. Now, the Democrats, they crime victim, but again, we know facts don't lie. Let's check out this interaction.
Representative Crockett, why do you and Rep. McIver continue to play the victim when you guys are the violent ones? What's up with congressional Democrats always playing the victim when you guys are in the wrong? Would you like to answer, Congresswoman?
Now, this is a U.S. You ain't not saying nothing in, saying something. However, we're starting to see one big thing with the Democrats, and that's what they run from the most. And you know that big word called accountability. Yeah, I don't know what's up with them in that word. It's like kryptonite for whatever reason. You had Charles Downs in that clip confronting Jasmine Crockett about why she and LaMonica keep playing victim while reportedly inciting violence. Of course, she said nothing, no answers, just silence and a quick exit. And that's the face of the party of the, that talks real big on TV and this, that, and the third, but folds when you get them in person, as you see. Now, y'all, I want y'all to check out this digital manipulation. She posted this on her own X account and got community noted. What? Wow. The caption reads, "I will always be committed to doing my job for the people of New Jersey, and I won't be intimidated." But y'all see this community note? Hold on, let me put it on the big screen. Y'all see that? Dang. Fact. And to my older people who don't like me saying cap. This video is digitally altered. Note the jump cut at the 7-second mark. Okay, let's see if we can catch it, y'all.
Congresswoman, you are now facing a federal charge, though. Are you afraid of what's going to transpire now?
I mean, it's super unfortunate, Kate, that we have come to this point, in America, that this is what we see happening to.
What is going on with my computer today, y'all? I'm sorry that y'all have to deal with it. Like, I ain't trying to be all unprofessional and none of that. My bad. We're going to take it back.
Unfortunate, Kate, that we have come to this point, in America, that this is what we see happening to leaders who are trying to do their jobs. Rather it's the mayor of the largest city, rather it's a judge. We've seen this administration come after and attack, leaders for doing their jobs. It's political intimidation, and I will not be intimidated. I expect to continue to do my job. Once again, very unfortunate situation. I did not think when I came to Congress in September that I would be, dealing with something like this, or dealing with being charged with anything. But once again, I am committed to doing my job for the people that I represent, and I stick to that because those are the people who sent me here in Congress in the first place.
Congresswoman, you are now facing a federal charge.
So this is a wild one right here, y'all. It got community noted, okay? So in this interview clip, defending herself, it turns out that it's fake, altered, digitally edited, according to this community note. The audio, they said it was taken from a February DNC forum, and the footage is from May. They spliced it together to make it look like she was responding to the ICE assault charges. Caught in 4K. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't remember. I ain't noticed no jump cut, though. It could be me, though. Let me see.
Afraid of what's going to transpire now?
Yeah, I ain't really see no jump cut, man. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Community knows what's going on. It could be going over my head, though. You know what I mean? But, hey, that's just what's being reported here. They said this is basically total fraud. And if that is the case, that is not a defense. That is not. Now, Nancy Mace files an official resolution to expel McIver from the House of Representatives. She said, we just filed an official resolution, and no one is above the law. Assault is a crime. The American people deserve better, and I 100% agree. It says, this took place today. Oh, yesterday. Okay, that took place yesterday. And it says, no, okay. My fault, y'all. I'm trying to put it all together in terms of the date. See what it reads right here. Boom. Providing an explosion representing. Yep. So this is the formal letter right here. Secured. Okay. So they brought up the Delaney Hall. Brought up the slammed her for forearm into the body of a uniformed Homeland Security investigator. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know why this is happening? Because body cam footage don't lie. It shows that McIver was putting her hands on that ICE agent during that confrontation. And that's not oversight. That's going to turn into a felony, you feel me? And for the record, it ain't even about partisanship. You know, George Santos got booted for fraud, and if McIver broke the law, same energy. All right. Now, I want y'all to see this Carvel clip, because he's going to play the race card in this. Let me let y'all see what he claims the reason why she's getting targeted.
I think they went after her.
You got to speak up, bro. Speak up.
I think they went after her, and I think her race has something to do with it. I'll just flat out say that.
You're of the view, and it's my job. I'll let you finish. It's my job. But it's my job to ask you to substantiate it. But you're of the view. You're of the view. Well, I'll let you finish. You're of the view that you're asserting that the Trump administration or DOJ is targeting her racially. Why do you assert that?
Because that's what they're about. And they're trying to show it's us against them. They talk about the blood of America and the poisoning of blood. And they talk about this kind of stuff. Again, let me be very clear. I don't have any proof, but if you ask me, do I think that's what happened? Yes, I think that's what happened. I think if it was a white congressperson, they would not have arrested her. I'll just flat out say that. And I'm
and that's a big claim, and they would.
And that's it.
Oh, my gosh. Here comes James Carville, however you say his name. In one breath, he's telling the Democrats the other day to ditch the race obsession. Now he's saying McIver's being charged because she's black. Then he literally admits he has no freaking proof, man. But then doubles down. The race card being swiped like a hotel key to these people. What's going on? Nobody's above the law. Not white, not black, not blue. No, man, it's not cool. It's about your actions. It's not about your skin color at all. Now, the judge just dropped the hammer on McIver, though. She already, almost got the colors together, though. Y'all see that? Looking like a Popeye's cashier. Ow! My fault, y'all. Yesterday she appeared before a judge. She didn't have to post bail, but let's be clear. She was ordered to surrender her firearms, her pow-pows, and can't leave the country. And there's still 8 years on the table.
Congresswoman LaMonica McIver is in Washington, D.C., not here inside of the courtroom. She's going to appear virtually. She's looking at serious felony charges of assault and could face jail time. But if you ask her, she didn't do anything wrong. If you ask President Trump, he says, roll that tape. Watch.
The days of woke, no, I didn't. The days of woke are over. That woman, I have no idea who she is. That woman was out of control. She was shoving federal agents. She was out of control. The days of that crap are over in this country. We're going to have law and order.
You can see McIver in this red blazer as investigators say she was shoving and elbowing ICE agents. I went through all the court documents, Harris, and it lists that she grabbed one agent and tried to restrain him and then pushed another, striking him with her forearms. And DHS says, just look at the video. It's all there. McIver was with two other members of Congress, all Democrats from New Jersey. The group says they were just there to check on the migrants inside. They wanted to make sure they were safe and were able to use the phone. But DHS says you can't just show up and push your way past the gates. You have to make an appointment. Democratic leadership is showing their support, though, for the Congresswoman. They're threatening to ramp up more oversight visits to ICE facilities, saying they're not going to be intimidated by the Trump administration.
Wow.
We know there was political reflection.
Not dollar store Obama. No.
We know there was political calculation. We know there was politics at play that was intending upon using law enforcement to pursue a political end.
It's going to be up to the judge here in Newark, New Jersey, Harris, to set bail for McIver, so we'll keep an eye on it. Keep you posted, Harris.
All right, Alexis, thank you. Acting Director of...
This is exhausting at some point, man. It just becomes like, what? A team still crying political persecution, but the body cam footage telling us the obvious truth. You don't just get hit with federal charges for being loud. That's not how this works. That's not how it happens. You get charged when you cross the line. That red line that Mr. Dollar Store Obama, talked about previously. And she definitely crossed it. She hop-skipped that thing. Now, I want y'all to check out my guy, Zeke Arkham. Make sure y'all give him a follow on X as well. I just wanted y'all to hear how he broke down the situation. Let's bring it to the big screen.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the original cop dad to Zeke Arkham. And this is Representative LaMonica McIver. She's out of New Jersey. She's a congresswoman from New Jersey. And as you can see, she is attacking ICE agents at their facility in New Jersey, trying to protest something. Who knows? At this point, Democrats are so crazy and so unhinged. She's protesting the deportation of someone. She probably doesn't even know who she is. But as you can see here, she is attacking and being disruptive towards ICE agents at a government facility while due process is being performed. So according to Democrat rules, if you attack police officers and you disrupt government administration and you do so in a government location, you deserve to go to jail for like years without having a trial. I mean, that's what you guys all said. That's what you said. January 6th, you said this was the worst attack on United States soil ever. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is the worst attack on United States soil ever. And you're an insurrectionist and you want to disrupt government administration and you attack cops. So you need to go to jail, and you need to go to jail for a long time without a trial. We're just going to hold you because that's what you said. Those are the rules you said. That's what you said. So this congresswoman, and you said no one's above the law. So this congresswoman needs to go to jail. I mean, these are all the rules you said. I'm not making anything up. I'm not pulling this out of thin air. This is what you said. So she deserves to go to jail. And she was charged. And now Democrats are like, no, this is unfair. This ain't right. No. You established these rules. So that's what's happening. Cop with attitude. Got your 6. Bye.
Oh, man. Zeke, he kept it real simple. If this was January 6th, the left would be calling it the worst attack on American soil. It's convenient. Selective outrage, y'all. Oh, man. But when it comes to one of their own, when it comes to a Democrat pushing an ICE agent, it's all good. Suddenly it's oversight. You can't make new rules for your enemies and then break them when it's convenient for you. And that's the reason why the Democrat Party has been collapsing as fast and as rapid as it's been lately, because y'all been exposed for, lying. You see what just happened with the whole Biden cover-up and everybody finding out? Yes. I'll tell y'all this, don't fall for the edited clips. Please don't fall for the silence. And don't fall for no more of this race baiting. What you can't do is smash that like button, share this video. I never really asked that. Y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.